Good morning and welcome to another KeyKey's Chronicles. Of course, I'm Kiki. My segments are called KeyKey's Thoughts. For each one, teach one. If the message is not for you, pass it to who it belongs to. And before I get into my thoughts, I would ask the Most High, the angels, the Holy Spirit, my aunts in the universe to bless me, cover me, and anybody under the sound of my voice. Okay, let me get into my thought with you guys this morning. Well, for the collective, the beloveds and the chosen, and those that are called, and those who know what they know. Okay? Somebody or somebodies are very envious, and they're envious for all the wrong reasons. They lack focus, they lack creativity, they lack being authentic. They don't even know what that word means. They don't even know who they are. They're suffering from like some kind of social adequacy, should I say. And they try to control the perception and narrative of other people by using divination and spell work all the time, especially when they get mad, when they're envious that they don't have control over anybody. And for that alone, God has stepped in. The universe has stepped in, and judgment is being called on these people in the situation for all the slander, the lies, the divination, the spiritual law breakage, and for stealing, um, taking people inheritance, faking insurance policy debt, going to fake court proceedings. Even the lawyers and the police and everybody who's involved is about to receive karma, so don't worry about it. That could happen to me, you, anybody. And you don't have to deal with nobody's disrespect, nobody's lies, nobody's bullshit. Straight up, you don't have to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying? And just because you have a good heart, don't feel stupid for having a good heart. You keep your good heart because I'm keeping mine. Keep your heart clean and keep it pure. Release all bitterness. Don't have no malice in your heart and pray for these people. Some of them know exactly what they've done, and some of them don't even know. They just was unaware. And that don't make them bad people. They just had bad influences. And some people actually did. So they're sold for money to turn against you or me, um, trying to hide documents in their homes, pay off government officials, not realizing that those same officials and undercovers are the ones who are going to bust them. That the FBI, the government, the CIA, the lawyers, the courts, the police, they all know about the hiring hitmen, doing spell work, abuse of power, um, committing tax fraud, tax evasion. All of this is being exposed because when you come against chosen people that are spiritually gifted, that have been awakening, awoke, the truth has a way of finding it to us. It's true. And I feel like, that's why it's always good to just leave people where they stand and leave people alone and mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Worry about your own life because you can't, take the speck out nobody's eye if you didn't take it out your own. And don't have no right to judge nobody when your life have not been perfect. Some women have never been wives, but they've been baby mamas all their lives. Some of them not even haven't even been engaged, but you know they call themselves wifeys. Some men have never been married and have been married and still didn't act like a husband. They were not divine masculines or kingdom spots. They probably were twin flames, but then they became distorted twins. because some people just want to be from the street. They just want to be for the street. They won't have community, pussy, and dick. Okay, and don't get me wrong. I think every woman or man probably goes through their whole phase thinking sex can heal a lot of things or solve it. In some cases, it might make you feel better. In some cases, it don't. But that don't make you a whore. That don't make you nasty. That just make you human and experiment, and it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Life goes on. You grow and you learn from it. You're gonna make mistakes as men. You're gonna make mistakes as women. I have, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who have, and other people have. We've been. Some people have been to prison. Some people have been to jail, and some people have not. And those who have not, they probably on their way to jail because of greed, money, being a follower, doing spells, and taking part in crimes that they have no knowledge about behind money. I mean, that's why you see some people, they're going to keep doing drugs all their life. No judgment because I've been there, done that, but not all my life. But thank you for that. They're going to drink. They're going to deflect. They're going to create illusions because they're trying to cope with the guilt, the pain, the frustration of hiding the truth or thinking that everybody knows their secret, which some of us do, and knowing that they're not nice people. They serve Satan, they don't serve God. And they like to control the narrative. They don't look good inside or out. But if you fall for the illusion or the projection, then they feel like they got you. You won't see them for who they really are. But once you wake up and start praying and honestly go to God, you will see these people for exactly who they are and how they operate and the things they do to good people. See, because some people use good people, they don't love them. They want to reap the benefits of their energy, of their creativity, their knowledge, and honestly, the power that they hold within. And when you learn your worth, God shows you your worth. Nobody can take that away from you. You don't have no desire to go backwards. You want to keep going forward. And you live within your means. It ain't about money. It's about love, respect, having your confidence, your self worth, and self love. That becomes the best part of your day, knowing that you are loved. When you see yourself in the mirror, you can't help but love you. You understand? And these people actually go as far as doing mirror magic, jaw spells, come to me spells, which is love spells they try to create. They just do so much graveyard magic. Like, I couldn't imagine myself going to anybody's grave to disturb them. They're resting in peace, and that's what they're supposed to do. When the dead is not resting, it's because somebody holding on to them for the wrong reason. Or sometimes you could grieve yourself to death. But once you know that's what they're supposed to do when they leave, no matter how they left, the way they leave hurts. But they have to get their rest, darling, because we're going to see them again. Long as we're keeping them here on earth, they're not going to be able to rest properly. And if their soul and spirit went out bad, like if somebody did something to them, for as, poisoning them, hurting them, and things like that, no, they're going to, that guilt of, trying to plan somebody's demise or taking part in somebody's demise is going to haunt you. You can't hide that from God. And it's just a lot of that going around. You got to be mindful. People be trying to sacrifice you for any little thing. But who are they? They have no power. They have no weight. Yeah, voodoo and hoodoo and all that stuff is real. It can work. It works. It does. But you got to remember, it only can work on a weak vessel. But when God is for you, who can be against you, my dear? Who can be against you? I'm going to say that again for the collective, the divine feminines, divine masculines. Who can be against you if God is for you? And if you forgot, then you already know self-love is the best love. Prayer is your answer. Yeah, we human. At the end of the day, we can talk shit because I know I pop my shit, but I can back it up, you know. Because sometimes you got to play a fool to fool a fool at times. And it's true because we all have been foolish. Some of us been quick to anger. We've been judgmental, and all that good stuff that the Bible talks about not doing, but it happens. The commandments are real. Nobody's going to be perfect either. We're here. We're going to fuck up in this big old world. We are. But it's a difference because from the mess ups that you have been through, the hurt, the pain, the heartbreak, you learn from it and you grow. Like for as myself, y'all, I've been hurt. I've been betrayed. I've been lied on, all the good stuff that we go through. But yet, I don't want to do that to other people. I don't make it a part of my day to want to plan somebody's demise, their hurt, their pain. I don't want to get back. God said vengeance is his. I believe in eye for an eye, tooth for tooth. But vengeance is the Lord's. The battle is not mine. I take care of what I need to while I'm here. That's part of my divine purpose and mission. That's what I'm going to do. The truth will set you free. That's why I can talk about me and the things I've been through. Me, I can. Because half of the stuff that people needed to see, it was all divinely orchestrated for them to see so you can see how they act in certain situations. Who's going to be there for you and who's not? You can tell somebody a whole lie and they're going to repeat it. Know why? Because they done something they don't want you to know. They'll feel better trying to put you down instead of telling you the truth. Or telling anybody else the truth, but the truth always have a way of getting out. Because spirituality is a real thing. God is real. And everything that we channelers, healers, whatever you want to call us, clairvoyants, human lie detectors, we're going to find it out eventually. And the veil is going to lift and lift and lift until we just awaken and find out exactly who we are. And once we do, ain't no turning back. You got to be careful when you go up against somebody like me or the collective or whoever's listening. Be careful because everything in the Bible goes together, honey, hand in hand. And God is not a liar, but the devil is. So what we doing? Huh? What we doing? Keep playing, keep slandering, keep lying, keep deflecting, keep hiding, keep stealing, keep trying to avoid going to prison and jail, which that's where you're going anyway, for committing identity theft, stealing inheritance, trying to put hits on people, fucking with insurance policies, getting bank loans, doing all kind of stuff in somebody's name. Who wouldn't have done none of that to you? That's crazy. And don't talk about trying to spin the block, because guess what? Access denied, my darling. Not this block, boo. There's a new kid on the block, and she ain't playing. Okay? Pocketbook closed, doors and windows stay locked. Heart on poles. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. Don't come back around my house. Don't come back bothering me because I don't want you. I don't want to kick it with you, skate with you, talk to you. Nothing. Your apology is not needed. I don't need closure. The closure I had with anybody is your actions and the things you said and how you act. Let me know it's exactly what part you played in betraying me, stealing from me, and slandering me, and doing all of the things that you know I called your ass out. You did it. So you have no choice but to shut the fuck up and stay away from me. Because I'm going to read you like a book. Because you hooked on phonics, baby. If you thought I wasn't going to wake up, the reality wasn't going to set in that you motherfuckers ain't never mean me no good. You was never for me. You was always against me just for me being me. And you mad because you can't be. Yeah, I say stuff that you're not going to say. I do things that you probably can do, but you just don't have the talent or creative for it or the boldness. You're not authentic. You don't know who you are. And you know what? I say things respectfully. Honestly, but respectfully. And I'm unabomber, don't give a fuck about what nobody says, thinks, or how they feel. I don't have to deal with anybody's bullshit ever again in my whole entire existence. I do not. I don't have to take on nobody's burdens. I don't have to play like I feel some way I don't. I'm not kissing your ass. If you don't, how you fuck with me is how I fuck with you. I'm not matching your energy. I'm going with the flow of things. If you meant to be in my life, you will be. And if you're not, you won't be. You'll be on the outside looking in. Like, you're going to hate from outside the club because you can't get in it. So you're going to be mad all your life. No amount of spell work is going to change your ugly heart, your corrupt mind, your distorted ways. That's just who you are. Narcissistic, narcissists, COVID narcissists. You serve Satan. And you, honestly, in some kind of way, you proud of that. You think people that serve God, that are spiritual, that love the Lord, that believe in our ancestors, the angels, and the universe, you think we weak or we crazy, but we're not, and we never was. It was always you creating illusions, projections, doing heavy, 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 dark magic, dark black. Let me get it out, y'all. And I ain't changing any pause in the video. Doing dark magic to have control, to keep people hooked on drugs, to cover up your lies from in a courtroom when you try to have documents printed saying that somebody was mentally ill, which the truth is we were never mentally ill. It was always you guys. It wasn't us. Now that we know this and the courts know this, the world knows this, going to hear this and see this, and those who are guilty, people who of God, that are really of God, are going to see it and know it, because they're not going to be able to contain the hate, the jealousy, the envy. They're not going to be able to keep up with their lives or their lifestyle. They're not going to be able to hide their karma. And if I was you, collective, I wouldn't help them ever again. Don't help these people. Don't reap their karma for them. Let them go through it. They wanted us to suffer in every area of our life. They wanted to destroy us. Let them go ahead and, because they destroyed themselves. They destroyed their whole life and legion and hexed their whole goddamn family, trying to help hex somebody else to have domination and control so they can be rich and wealthy. And they ugly. They funny shape. They ridiculous. Some of them carrying STDs, spread them to everybody. Thank God some things are curable. I thank God for that. And that's a message to wake you up, because it could have been worse. It could have been permanently. You could have ended up with the, you know what, the who for the rest of your life for not waking up in just a nick of time. Because that's what they wanted to do, to keep you attached to somebody who don't mean you no good, who's a cheater, a liar, bisexual, crazy, abusive, greedy, and just don't give a shit about their health. They reckless and careless in the streets. They for the streets. Their family ain't hitting on shit, because their family think that is so hilarious to see people hurting and fucked over, because that's what they've been through, because they do it to each other. So it makes they think they ain't gonna do it to innocent you or me. This is true. Even your own family are still from you, you know. take money from you, watch your life, do spell work over your whole life, just so they can come up and do better than you because they want you to be codependent, trauma bonded. They want to see you suffer because their life ain't going good, and their life won't ever go good. The truth will set them free, though. Hey, you could forgive them, but you don't have to deal with them again. Because if they betrayed you once, twice, they'll betray you again. And 3 times ain't no charm. It's karma. And when you work for the devil, he always wants you to do his bidding. And yes, the demons, entities, they are real. Yes, and they want to collect. You trying to sacrifice God chosen, you must be out your goddamn mind. That won't ever happen in this lifetime, my dears. You karmics. Then you want to do spell work behind a man that don't even want you. Just because you don't want to see him happy with his twin flame, he becomes distorted. But that's his choice, free choice and will. Now you stuck with his ass. And that's what you get. You won a prize. Congratulations. You won the prize. That's your karma. You end up with somebody who's just as nasty, distorted, stinky, vile, STD filled as you. Congratulations. Yeah. You want to see somebody end up with somebody who's going to tear up their whole goddamn house, hit on them, take from them, steal from them, yell at them, lie to them, try to corrupt them, do spell work over them, keep them bound, oppressed, and down, and not understanding. It's going to come right back to you. What you put out is what you get back. You reap exactly what you sow. That's why it's good to sow good seeds. And don't feel bad if you go off every now and then. You have to check a few motherfuckers, because you do. You have to put people in their place. Put them where they belong. And sometimes you have to say what you feel because your feelings are real and valid. And that's that, once you say what you said. And be unapologetic, because a bitch ain't going to come whip your ass. They'll be in for a rude awakening, baby. So, with that message, I'm going to leave you guys. Ashe, kings and queens. This is KeyKey Chronicles. Y'all be blessed. Keep your head up. Keep your light shining bright. And remember, God loves you and I do too. Ashe, ashe. To the next video, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.